Hey everybody, welcome back to D-Zoned. Let's go ahead and see what the WADinator has today. D-Zone Gold, Must Die. Well, that's not at all ominous. Let's go ahead and see what the text file has. Must Die by GBS from Wellington, New Zealand. Classic hunt and seek game with a few twists shaken, not stirred. Lovely. So it's for Doom 2, it's a map 1 replacement, single player yes, cooperative yes, deathmatch no, difficulty settings yes, new sounds, graphics, and music, that would be a negative, demos replaced, none, base, new level from scratch, editor used, do 5.21, known bugs, none, this is quality. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and see what this quality level is all about, shall we? So for music, we have Tales of Old by Stewboy from Map 1. In the intermission, we have the menu theme from Secret of Evermore. Let's go. Alright. Nice healthy kill count there. Oh, nasty. Also 2 secrets. Had to check it, you know. Blue and yellow doors actually marked. That's nice. It's always good to see. Where do we go? Do we go on the stairs or do we go to the side? Let's go to the left. Nope. Let's go to the right. Nope. Let's go straight. It's actually kind of nice playing a map that was like legit designed for Doom 2 rather than being a conversion. Oh, right. I guess I did pick one of these up. Yeah, just hit this. Oh, that doesn't raise the... Whoa, almost fell. That would have been fun. Whoa, right through the window. Apparently those aren't blocking line defs. So I guess this probably... Yep, it brings us over here. Excellent. So does this raise the bridge? Kinda seems like no. It probably opens up the other side, maybe. Ooh. Secret number 1. Wait. Or not. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, it did. Never mind. Alright. A very well-timed super shoddy. Actually kind of a nice energetic fight with some cacos in fairly close quarters. You don't see that every day from an older WAD. Of course, then again, it's kind of tough to tell with some of the later D-zones, because they were, ow. Because they, I think they were coming out, like, up through 1996. No, it was overkill. Alright. So, yeah. No real way of knowing exactly when the maps would have come out. No, these don't have anything. Wonder if those are pinkies. Just doing a quick check here. Oh, I heard a Hell Knight. That's good. Well, they're definitely giving us some stuff to use with this year's Super Shotgun. Or, they're giving us a reason to use a Super Shotgun. There we go. Like we're actually using it against mid-tiers, which is kind of nice. And the blue card. Did they use the little trick where it was just hidden underground and it popped up? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't miss that. I don't know. So, I mean, it's possible this could be a newer map. I don't know. Was the date in the README? I don't think it was. Fortunately, it's one of those cases where sometimes it can be really hard to tell when it was actually made without checking another source like id Games. Assuming the map is even on there. But so far, I am rather enjoying this. And it feels like one of those maps that was just made, like, much later than it appears. Ow. Stairs? Okay, there are stairs. Good. Just gonna go ahead and run over here. Hi. There we go. Do we have anything over here? Kinda doesn't seem... Well, ow. I fell. Hold on, one of those was aligned differently. See, because that one, the bar's on the lower side, but this one's on the upper side. Found it! How did I manage to catch that? That was way too subtle for me. Alright, let's see if that's going to doom us or... Oh, man, I love the SSG. You know, if you're going to use the SSG against grunts, you might as well try to kill at least 2 of them with each shot, right? They're being awfully fucking accurate, considering I have the invis, right? It's not just me. I mean, I know it wasn't too far away, but still. Alright. Okay. I guess I didn't take too much damage. The blue armor helped. Haha, look at that. So much free ammo. Close range Revenant in a, well, not early 90s, but a 90s map. Okay, I heard some steps build. Yeah, it's a fun little adventure. I'm enjoying this. Look at that, we're only like halfway through the kill count, too. Whoa! Okay, didn't see that coming. Wonder if they're kind of... No, it just looks like they're on this side here. Bastard. Blocking me. How dare you. Alright. So now, we go in here. Oh. Nice little pinky trap. Kinda wish I'd berserk for this. Oh well, what you gonna do? We do have the lovely super shotgun, so I suppose I can't really complain too much. There we go. There's something with this music where it's just weirdly, like strangely not appropriate for this, but because of that it makes it feel kind of quaint, you know? So is this a non-scapable pit, I wonder? Come on. Sniper chain gun intensifies. I think I can get... Yep. Got him. Alright, there we go. Come on. Got him. Yeah, no, that might be... I don't think that's jumpable. Alright. These just bring me... Oh. Oh, I see. So you have to, you have to work out the little teleporter maze. Or not maze. It's not that amazing. So, it was right... Alright. Right, left... Right, nope. Right, left, left, right? Yeah. Alright, what do we got over here? I'm assuming this leads us to a Mancubus and a Baron. Ow. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to stun him, but I couldn't. Alas. See, I don't mind super shotgunning Barons. They get on pretty quickly. Also liking the additional decoration, because normally in a D-Zone map, like something from this era, if you saw this, it would mean that it was pretty much a guaranteed secret, but, yeah, it's kind of cool to see, see someone actually using stuff like this as actual, like, detail textures. Okay, I was half expecting there to be an enemy down there. So, I mean, it's nothing too crazy difficult about this, but it's just a good time. He says as the Archvile screams. Alright, where is the Archvile? Give him a few seconds to show himself. Where are you? Yeah, I saw you up there. Oh, don't you worry. I wonder if he's in that center section. Oh. Steadily moving up. Yep, it's in the center. We do have the invuln, so that ought to make it pretty simple. Let's go ahead and kind of brute force them. Might as well. Not really the best archvile usage, but, you know. It was an early map. I'll cut him a little bit of slack here. And I mean, we do get the invuln, so, well, I don't know, the invuln just kind of trivializes it. But, what you gonna do? Alright, MP, where are you? Get over here. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so, whoop. Yeah, we want this one. Okay, 4 more. We got down here. Oh, shoot. Was not expecting that. Well, that was neat. Oh. Oh, is this a death exit thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. Nice. Alright, well that was very enjoyable. Pretty straightforward. Good combat. I liked it. I like that. That was fun. Nothing too, I mean, nothing too special. Had some nice details. Some nice little environmental type stuff. I don't know. It was just a good map overall. I think with this one, I'm going to give it a 9. Because it's just, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't really anything super special, but at the same time, it's just a good, enjoyable map. Now, this is a kind of a simple layout, so I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't try it on this here difficulty right here. The hit scanners might be a bit of a problem. In fact, they're probably going to be a bit of a problem, but, hey, what the hell. Haven't done this in a little while. Outside of, well, you know, playing Nerf. But, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's one problem with this, too. The hit scanners, plus the fact that you really don't have that much health to work with. Oh man, 10 health. Yep. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, this is gonna be a tricky one, I think. Mostly just because of, well, what we're seeing here. So we need to kill this guy. I wish he'd go down in one hit. Yeah, we need to just kind of stay here. Try not to take too much damage. Grab the chain gun. This is going to be basically our weapon moving forward, I think. For the... Ugh! Holy crap. You guys are going nuts. Yeah, and I can shoot me from across the way, which isn't great. Yeah, the lack of health hurts. And that might actually make this... Oh my goodness. Okay. No one was dying. Are you... Okay, fine. I'll use the restart key. Bastard. Yeah, I think that's what's actually going to make this impractical, is just the amount of health that you get. Because it's not a problem with UV. It's not a problem at all with UV. Oh, thank you. However, in this difficulty, that plus the complete lack of armor, I think that might make this pretty much an RNG fest. So I'm going to give it a few more attempts. If nothing happens, I'm just going to move on because... yeah. I mean, this is like dealing with the end part of Metal and TNT on UV Fast or Nightmare. It's just... It's going to be a roll of the dice more than an actual fun run. Just need to basically fight until I can manage to get to... That's another thing that doesn't help, is they have so much visibility in that main arena. Oh man, now I gotta go out into the main area again. And you got the dude shooting. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be feasible, honestly. It would be nice. It would be very nice, but yeah, I kind of forgot. I forgot the overwhelming number of hit scanners at the beginning, and with them constantly spawning, having no health kits to work with. Yeah, I'm not going to keep throwing attempts at this. Let's just move on to another map. It's a shame, too, because most of the, well, the higher-end maps, or higher-rated maps you know, it would be nice to play through them, but yeah, in cases like this, it's just, it is what it is, I suppose. It's kind of like that whole thing. I remember, man, gonna go off on a quick tangent, but I remember being really surprised earlier on when Decino mentioned that he felt the TNT on UV Fast was harder than Plutonia. Because having played both of them, I always felt, you know, Plutonia is definitely harder. But yeah, Fast Monsters really adds a whole new dimension to hit scanners. So, yeah, with those hit scanner heavy maps, it just really ends up changing things. Because you can basically add difficulty not by being clever, but by stacking chain gunners. Yeah, but to be fair, that is a parameter. You know, most people weren't playing on Nightmare back then unless they were masochistic. So we're not going to take any points off from the map. It is still a fun playthrough in UV. But anyway, number 2. Dr. Death. That sounds familiar. Let me check my my records here. No, we don't have a Dr. Death. I don't know. The name does sound familiar. Maybe I played it on stream or something, but let's go ahead and give this a shot. We do not have a text file. For the music, on E1M1, we have Atmosphere by Tristan Clark. The intermission, we have Rusty Ruin Act 1 from Sonic 3D... excuse me, Sonic 3D Blast. Let's go. That's a lot of enemies. Alright, starting off with the Berserk. I'm pretty okay with this. Feels like there's a lot of hit scanners in this initial part. Like those guys. Sure, why not? I don't have too many shots though, so let's figure out how to get into the base. Right, how do I get into the base? We do have a health kit there, which is kind of nice. Was it just hitting one of those random things? Seems a little weird. Ooh, a chain gun. In an early map. Now, the original D-Zone collection, like I mentioned, they were making these up through, like, 96. But that would only be, like, D-Zone Gold and D-Zone 3. This is from the original D-Zone, which came out in, I think this did actually come out in 1994. Because this one doesn't actually have any Doom 2 maps in it, even converted ones. So yeah, it would have been one of the... I mean, this would have more like OG maps, I suppose. Now, I wonder if this is like one of those mucus flow scenarios where most of the... Oh, wow. Where most of the ammo that we get is actually in the beginning. Yeah, I don't know. Man, that has a lot of imps. Okay, I think that's mostly taken care of. Let's go back and grab some more of them there bullets. Okay, come on, you'll get your turn. Relax, dude. Gotta say, I think we're... I mean, so far, you know, I shouldn't speak too soon because, you know, how quickly things can turn in this series, but it looks like we might actually have 2 good maps in a row this time. I always like when that happens. And again, this is one of those ones that's really... I mean, nothing super special, but you can almost consider it to be like an early 90s Slaughter map with how dense the enemies are. And I'm sure this would have ran great on a 486. Well, low-end 486. It's funny, though, when you look at how long Pentiums were actually available. Because, I mean, they came out, I think, in 93. So there were technically Pentiums on the market at the same time, like, when Doom came out. But imagine how expensive they would be. I mean, hell, just to kind of put things into perspective, and keep in mind this is in like $1992, but the first 486 that we ended up getting was a Tandy Sensation, and that one had It's a 25 megahertz, no math coprocessor. SX, obviously, because, you know, that means no math coprocessor. And, I don't know how I need to press that random wall piece. Apparently I'm playing too many of these things. But anyway, 4 megs of RAM, 107 meg hard drive. How the hell do I remember all this shit? But it was like, I think it was like $2,100. I mean, nowadays you can get a pretty damn good system for $2,100. And that's after inflation. And that was a pretty, I mean, at the time it would be kind of, I don't know if I want to say a low-end system, because I mean, they were still selling 386s at that point. That would have probably been like the, maybe lower end. I don't want to say that Tandy was probably maybe a mid-range PC. I don't really know. I'm having a hard time putting that into perspective, but sheesh, I mean, we've got it pretty good when it comes to computers nowadays. We'll put it that way. Alright, red key acquired. And it's probably worth noting that you'd basically need to have a $2,000 PC. I mean, that's one of the reasons PC gaming didn't take off for quite a while. So, I mean, you can get away with, like, a lower-end PC... Oh, that was a waste of shells. Oh, man. But you can get away with a lower-end PC for stuff like, oh, I don't know, the side-scrollers from, like, Apogee and id. But, yeah, when it comes to, like, the cutting-edge stuff like this... Yeah, there's a reason why the console versions were, despite their... Oh, that wasn't marked at all. But despite their incredible limitations... why they were a necessity. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody question why, like, the Super NES ports of Doom exist, and other systems of the time. But, if anyone was wondering, yeah, that's why. Because, I mean, consoles weren't exactly cheap, what with them having cartridges and stuff like that, but they were a heck of a lot more accessible than a PC that could run Doom. I mean, it was very much like one of those pragmatic choices, too. It's like, yeah, I didn't really have any consoles growing up, but I had a PC that could run Doom. So, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Worked out well for me in the end, too, so, because after all, PCs can do more than play games, so, yeah, thumbs up. Alright, well, that was a long tangent. Trying to think of how to get to that stuff in the middle there, because I see a plasma rifle. Almost looks like a teleporter platform, perhaps. Also got those side areas there. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore those cacos, you know. They're not important. Yeah, it kind of looks like you get to them via teleporter. That looks like it's probably not very escapable. Oh, hello there, nope, you're too far away. Alright, come closer so auto-aim can kill you. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just... And of course, the first thing you do is fly in a random direction. So predictable. Ah, man. I was kind of hoping it'd fly back a little further so that the vertical, or the infinite splash damage height would end up taking him out. Oh well. Yep. Did I hear another caco? Wait. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh yeah. There's one up there. Neat. A little closer. Yeah, there we are. Okay. And our shell count is looking very healthy. Bullets, not quite as much. Man, this is taking me on some adventures here. And I gotta say, like, there's some parts in this map, like, it's one of those weird situations. Because you've got areas like this which are very nicely detailed. You know, you got like the overhead lighting and what have you. Nice little computer area. The textures are mostly aligned, despite how annoying that was back in the era. In that era. Which is why it makes it especially confusing when you have like these untextured doors that are just walls. Yeah. It's a little frustrating. Ow. It's like that one wall that led into that one elevator that led to that one random chamber. Oh yeah, like right there. It's not a secret wall, it's just a random door. Maybe it was because Doom didn't have any like really large door textures. Like the largest one they had was like, yeah, what the hell. Use a few rockets, let's donate a few to the cause. But yeah, the largest door texture it had was like 128 units wide. So, maybe that's why. I don't know. And, yeah, you know what? Seems like a good time to use this. I don't have too many bullets, but I think I have enough. Yeah, there we go. Now that was satisfying. And we got the one and only marked secret, which is kind of exciting. A lot of health in this one, so it's definitely one of those power fantasy type of maps. Also, probably the fact that people weren't quite as good at strafing back then probably kind of drove that decision a little bit. Still find it kind of funny because in the original Doom, you could still do a modern WASD layout. Even in the original executable, original setup program, all that good stuff. It's just, people hadn't figured it out yet. I don't know. It is what it is. It's funny how things... Oh, is this 20 damaging floor, or did I just get a hit scanned? I don't know. Probably should have did a floor damage check first, but that's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Well, not too much sleep anyway. Holy crap, that's a lot of dudes. I thought the last map had a lot of hit scanners. This one, imagine doing this one on Nightmare. Granted, a lot of them would infight, but... boy, oh boy, the amount of chip damage you would take is just legendary. This one does have a lot more health, though. I can't believe every single pellet missed that dude. But, oh well. It's one of those cases where I do wish there were more boxes of bullets, because this definitely does seem to be a very mucus flow-like scenario when it comes to your conventional weaponry. Because there was a big pile of ammo right at the beginning of the base. And then not a whole lot after that, outside of what you pick up from these dudes. So, oh well. What you gonna do? Right. Over yonder. Over there. Well, there's a blue armor that I'm... Wait, hold on. Okay. I was like, wait, that wasn't down before. Or up before. Alright, what do we got this way? I don't think I've been here yet. Like, there's so many unique areas in this map. I mean, they're not all... obviously, it's one of those situations where not all the parts are like the others. Because, like, this area here, pretty basic. And then we get into the sewer section. Ding. Also, no, I have not played this map. Pretty sure I would have remembered this one. Wow. It's one of those situations where I wish, well, one, there's two things right now. I wish I would have taken a little bit of extra time and figured out how to get to that plasma rifle. Because a laser rifle would have been very nice right now. And I also wish I had more bullets. I mean, I have 72 now. Yeah, let me up there. Yeah, it's like there's just like, there's enough of a bullet limitation where you can't really use it as much as you might want to. With the amount of hit scanners, it's like you really do want your chain gun. Is that... Okay, no, it's not the exit or anything. Yeah, we'll leave that behind. Oh! Alright. Well, doesn't this look familiar? There we go. Laser rifle. I choose you. Alright. Get wrecked. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do this. Why not? Strafe them. Hell yeah. Oh man, this has just been... This has been a solid set of maps. I'm liking this episode. You know what that means? I'm probably going to get punished in the next one, but... maybe by the time we clear out 100th Wave this week, maybe the WADnator will forget and offer some degree of mercy. Now that is the exit right there. So, unmarked, unfortunately. It's just one of those bits of polish that it's lacking. And we're back at the beginning. Okay, so we can actually do the loop again if we want to, which I'm missing some enemies, so of course I want to. Yeah, I had to check. Man, what a journey. So yeah, obviously enjoyed this one quite a bit, despite some of its, I don't know, eccentricities. Like having to press walls. That's always a bit of a bummer. And I'm pretty sure this would be an inescapable pit right here. So, there are a few of those. But, yeah. Yep, here we go. Some of those things that I wish that I would have had later on. Oops. That's right about here. Yeah. Yeah, and I've said this before, but generally speaking, it's like when a map is really good, that's when it kind of goes into the 8 range, and then how high up in that scale it ends up getting pretty much depends on things like polish and stuff like this. So it's like, unfortunately, I don't think this one's going to be seeing a 9, but I don't know, it's going to get a good score. As I mentioned, I'm not even going to attempt this on Nightmare because, well, the amount of hit scanners and all that stuff, I think it'd make it damn near impossible. Not quite as impossible as the last one, because there's actually a lot more cover and a lot more resources, notably in terms of health. I don't know, it's not completely out of the realm of possibility, we'll put it that way. And I think I'd probably want to maybe spend a little bit more time with that after I end up wrapping up Nerf. Because, you know, as a wise man once said, it's Nerf or nothing. That doesn't really relate at all. That's okay. When did this lower? That would have been kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Oh well. Alright, well we have it now. Yeah, when did this... Huh? Maybe I didn't have to go down this alternative path. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert. So, yeah, there's that. Now... I think I basically got everything in this section. So what about the remaining enemies? And we're pretty much in the final stretch right now. Maybe it's over there. Maybe I just have to jump from this little platform. Because I was looking at that earlier. No, that'd be a nope. Alrighty. I could always do IDDT. And find out that away. Where do we go from here? Where do we go now? Oh, there's another plasma rifle. Sorry, laser rifle. Alright. That one's a weird one. It's like you have to lower it in a seemingly arbitrary spot. Man, there's a lot of laser rifles here. Probably would be good for co-op. There's a lot of redundant ammo and stuff like that. Of course, then again, some of that stuff maybe should be MP only flagged. I don't know. Wait, is that a... Oh yeah, I hit that earlier. That was what lowered the whatchamafudget. Yes, that's right. Because this was the area that I wasn't sure about. I expected to come back here, but I didn't. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so now we go into the teleporter here. This is funny, despite how expansive this map is, it's actually very, very linear. Alright, one more stop, and that'll do, donkey, that'll do. And hit switch, and we're out of here. Whoops, oh shoot. Okay, don't move. Damn it. Hate you. Hold on, let's just go ahead and do that. I like this music. Looks, 3D Blast might not have been a great Sonic game, but it had some bangers. But anyway. So, yeah, that was DRDEATH1. And, yeah, there was a lot of death. There was definitely a lot of death. So, geez, and now I'm kind of reevaluating the first map as well. I actually think the first map, let's go ahead and just bump that one up to a 9.5, and we're going to make this one a 9. Because I feel like a 9's too low for that first one, and I feel like an 8.5 on this one is probably too low. Because this one has its issues, mostly with doors being textured like walls, but they show up on the auto map, so it's not like the author was trying to hide them or anything, because they could have easily done that. Like I said before, I think it was just one of those cases where the dude wanted big doors, but Doom doesn't have any big door textures. But would have been nice if they would have found a way to, or a better way of showing that, but you know, that's just kind of that polish angle. That's what separates a 9 from a 10, or an 8 from a 10 for that matter. And this one, for the most part, I think had enough polish where it doesn't really feel right putting it in the 8 range. So yeah. 9 for this one, 9.5 for the first one. That is my final score. You know, we had two really fun ones. I mean, they had a lot of action, especially this one. Piles of hit scanners. I mean, it is really satisfying just mowing through them with the chain gun. And the thing that's funny about hit scanners is it's one of those deals where you do have to manage resources and line of sight, because if you were to replace every single hit scanner with an imp in these maps, then you wouldn't have to deal with any chip damage. You wouldn't have to, I mean, you could just basically run right up to them, just weaving in and out of fireballs. So yeah, it does really make you appreciate hit scanners. And then when you crank it up to Nightmare, it makes you appreciate just how deadly they are. So I don't know. Given the amount of resources on the second one, I could see myself possibly revisiting it later on in Nightmare. I don't know. Look at that first one. If there were more stim packs scattered around, it would be a lot more viable, I think, and it would be a lot more fun. But as it stands now, it's probably only really QV feasible. I mean, if you threw enough attempts at it, you probably could clear it on Nightmare. But, yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't... To me, it doesn't seem like it would be fun. Second one, maybe. We'll see. Because I think there would be a lot of infighting, which would help. And, I mean, the amount of medkits and power-ups, I think, would make it potentially feasible. Not to mention the fact that you're not really retreading on old ground as much. So, stuff like that always helps. But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.